Hi, I'm going to teach you how to make a great paper airplane. It's so great that it flies in a straight line, great speed, but you don't even need to put a paper clip or any other weight on the front tip of it. You'll really like this. It can be done in 6 steps. We'll go through the steps one at a time. All right, here we go. This is step number 1. Not to be rude, but I'm going to turn my back to you sometimes so that you see this in the same direction as I do. What we're going to do for step 1 is to fold the piece of paper in half, and we're going to do it tall-wise. Now, you can decide whether you start on this side or on this edge. Doesn't matter, but I'll do it. Please fold it now. And take your time. No rush. Crease it with your thumb and finger. Doesn't have to be perfect. Excellent. That was step 1. The pace here is incredible. Now we're doing step number 2. And here, what we do is we take either corner, you decide, it doesn't matter, and what you're going to do is you're just going to fold it over like dog-earing the page of a book. So you're just going to go like this, or like this. You decide where you start. So go like this, and smush it down. Take your time. Please crease it nicely. There's one flap, all right? And then, as you've guessed, we're going to do the other side, of course. And there we go. Mine don't completely match up. They don't have to. It's fine. And that's step 2. Here's step 3. Step 3 is a little bit harder because the paper's getting smaller. We can do it. Tap this corner, please, with your finger. Or this corner, doesn't matter. That's our starting position. I'm holding it at the top with the other hand, and we're just going to take this corner and fold it toward the center crease. We're going to fold it toward the center line, all right, just like this. And I use my thumb to hold the other paper together. And please try that now. I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, you know, there's a little straight edge at the bottom here, and we're making a triangle. I'll do it again. You just take this corner and you fold it to the center line, just like that. And please crease it. And of course, we're going to do the other side as well. Before you do that, it might be good to show your partner, the person next to you, show them and make sure that yours looks like theirs. Like this, and then like this. Great. Now you can do the other side. Like this. There we go. Excellent. And that was step 3. I'm going to do a little bit more creasing to make it flatter. There we go. Great. Now, I'm embarrassed to call step 4 a step because, frankly, you could fall down with this piece of paper now and you could end up doing this step accidentally. All you're going to do is fold this in half. Doesn't matter which way you come. You can come from this edge or this edge, and you just fold it over like this. The tip of it's getting a little fatter, so I have to smush it down with my thumb. Smushing is a technical aeronautical design term. And there you go. You folded it in half. And I'd like you to please show the person next to you so that they can see it. Make sure, if they need help, you can help them out. And if you want, you can put this on top of your head like this. And everyone can see that theirs looks just like yours. Excellent. Only 2 more steps to go. This is step 5. And the only reason this is challenging is, oh, wait a minute. We didn't do the pre-flight check. Please forgive me. Yeah, everyone has to go like this. Ready? Don't let go of it, please. Go like this. Right. Now, if you made a sound when you did that, if you said something like, then you're allowed to work here. Now, if you didn't make that sound, you didn't know it was expected. This is a comfortable place for all of us to do the sort of thing that we wouldn't do in our normal life at home. So we're all going to make the sound now. Ready? Here we go. Excellent. Now, here's step 5. I'm going to make the tip of it go this way. You can point it the other way if you want. Let me show you. We're going to take the top edge and bring it all the way down to the bottom edge. So it looks like this. The only reason this is more difficult is because there's less paper to grab. Take your time. There's no rush. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to do it again. Okay. Top edge and bring it all the way down to the bottom, like that. Okay? And as you've guessed, you might want to show the person next to you just to be sure yours looks like theirs. Okay? And then just do it on the other side. Please. And excellent. I'm smushing down the nose like that, making it a little sharp. Good. What you have now, hold it folded like this, please. You've got yourself a Hermione Granger magic wand. Excellent. And now there's step 6, which, again, how can we even call it a separate step? Some of you may have already gotten ahead of me, but what you're going to do is take the flaps and you're going to fold them up so that they become the wings of our terrific airplane. One way to make sure you've got this is to just hold it like this, and you'll see the letter T. The wings make the top bar of the T, and the body of the plane makes the vertical part. It looks like that. You see the T? Excellent. Okay, and that is one of the world's fastest and most aerodynamic airplanes. Happy flying. Now that you've flown the airplane, there is one way that you can use this in order to help you teach young people every day. All you have to do is answer this question. The question is, did I do a good job teaching you how to make this airplane? Now, I hope you say yes, because I've worked hard and have practiced in order to do this clearly. The second question I want you to answer, if you said yes, is, why do you think that? This is the question that's going to be most useful to you. What was it that I did or said that made you believe that this was good teaching? I'll give you an example. You may recall that I use the word please a lot, because when we're respectful to people, it creates a condition where they can learn better. Right? What else did I do? Well, one of the things I did was from time to time turn my back to you, because that's empathy, right? It's thinking, what does this look like from the other person's point of view? That's really important. The most important thing I did, well, I don't want to tell you. If you want, you can pause this and see if you can come up with it. I'm going to be quiet for a moment, and then I'll tell you the one that's my favorite. The one I want to be sure that you include on your list is that I was very careful to break things into steps. If I had to pick one skill that's most important to get out of the paper airplane activity, it's to remember to announce the number of steps and then refer to them throughout the lesson. This is what helps young people stay on track, prevent them from getting lost, makes them feel confident that they can follow you, especially when we're doing things maybe outside in very distracting environments. Step by step. So I said there are 6 steps, and then I kept referring to the steps. That was step 2. Now we're going to do step 3. By breaking things into steps, your teaching becomes much clearer. Also, I want to remind you that this helps us prepare the lesson we're going to teach, because before I even start teaching, I've said how many steps are going to be in this lesson. I'm going to say to them at the beginning, these are 3 things that we have to do in order to get into a canoe safely without capsizing it. Or these are 2 things to remember that we do when we are notching an arrow on a bow. By deciding before you start teaching how many steps there are, you will be able to refer to these steps during the teaching, and that will make the learning all the much better. Thanks.